Is it live? Hold on. Sorry about this. StreamYard is not working. Hold on. Let me just make sure we are live. Fuck. Hold on. Oh, we are live. All right. I'm here. Okay, we're here. Okay, cool. All right, sorry about that, guys. StreamYard, unfortunately, wasn't working, but we are here now. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let me just double check. We are good. Okay, cool. You can see what I'm seeing. That's the main part. Okay. Sorry that I am late. It is great to be here with you. Once again, I do apologize. StreamYard was not working, and my OBS wasn't connected properly, so I had to think fast. Man, my heart... I've been walking around with a little bit of a chip on my shoulder these last few days. And the reason why? I'm making money. And if you are in crypto, you are making money too. It is impossible not to be making money right now in the crypto industry. It is impossible. Well, maybe not totally impossible. Listen, there are hot narratives forming every day in crypto, and I think I have found one. And I have been talking about this new narrative. It happened maybe about 5 days ago. And I've been posting about it in Cryptonairz. And this new narrative is, all right, if you are familiar, let me show you this. If you are familiar with, let me go Dex Tools. If you are familiar with this project on Solana, GOAT, right? Which is about to hit $1 billion market cap. If you are familiar with this, right? From what I understand, this was one of the first projects that was an AI creating a project on Solana. That's how I understood this. Now, there is a new narrative like this forming on Base Chain, okay? And we're going to get into that today. So we have the first AI created project on Base is called Luminous. And there's also a few other ones that I've got created. I'm going to go over all of that today. I'm going to show you some wins that we've had in Cryptonairz. And I'm going to just update you on the crypto market. It's so good to be with you. Let me just check the comments here to make sure that everybody's here. MMT, great to see you, brother. Ariana, always a pleasure. LAX, great to see you, man. Crypto Girls Experience, always a pleasure. Let's go ahead and get into what's going on right now with Bitcoin. So if you've been living under a rock, the Trump administration is coming into the U.S., right? So Trump won the presidency. Man, if I get my words correctly here. Trump won on Tuesday. There's also a the Republicans control the Senate. Republicans control the House. So whatever the Republicans want to do with the United States, they're going to do. And since the Republicans have been pushing crypto regulation, listen, crypto regulation is coming to the U.S. How much of an impact that's going to have on the global crypto landscape is going to be enormous, okay? They've been talking about a Bitcoin strategic reserve, okay? If you don't know what that means is, right now, the U.S. and other countries have what is called a strategic reserve. And this could be oil, this could be minerals, this could be gold, this could be, currency, and it's going to be crypto, mainly Bitcoin to start, and this could go into some other currencies eventually. But over the next 4 years, the Trump administration, it has been said, or it's been floated, that they want to buy 1 million Bitcoin. All right, let me play this.
You said it was by accident. This time you said it was on purpose. So is that a sign of what these centimillionaires think about this election?
Well, that is a sign that Trump won the election, and we think that there is a lot of big news coming. We had our market opportunities and risks meeting last week, and there's a lot of upside from this win.
All right, so these investors are excited about the win and obviously what it means going forward. One thing you said they're excited about is Bitcoin. So I mentioned to one of our earlier guests that BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, it now has more assets under management than their gold ETF. Of course, we know gold is a safe haven. I know a lot of your investors, they hold gold as well. What's their sentiment when it comes to Bitcoin? And are they doing it directly or through ETF?
We are very high on Bitcoin, and we've been talking about Bitcoin for the past few years. We recommend doing it directly because you don't pay taxes if you're doing it directly, so that's a big difference. But we think that Bitcoin could become the next strategic reserve asset. So the country now holds 232,000 Bitcoin. We think that Trump could bump that up to over 1 million.
So you think it would replace what gold was back in the day as like there's going to be a quote-unquote Bitcoin Fort Knox, essentially?
Exactly. We think there's going to be, it's not going to replace, it's going to augment. So it will be incremental.
Okay, really quickly. Let's just real quick pause, okay? Over the last few months, if you have been showing up to this live stream, right? How accurate have we called the market? What if I told you for the past 6 to 8 weeks, after the election, you are going to have Bitcoin run? I've said that time and time again. And look, we were correct at every point of what is happening right now in the crypto market. We have our pulse on the crypto market. We understand it. We have been doing this for years. Okay, there's people in my community that have been with me for years. They understand that I have an ability to see what is coming in the crypto market. And it's not to toot my own horn. It's not to say that I know more than the next person. It's to say that I'm fully committed. This is my job, to understand the crypto market, to track and make and look at new narratives for me in the crypto market, and to share that with my community. I think if you ask people in my community if I've been pretty much spot on with new narratives and hot projects for the past few years, people will tell you I don't always get it right. There's things that fail, but for the most part, I think I have a good understanding of the market, and we called this to a T. All right. The entire market is on fire, and it's because of Trump that won, but also the uncertainty is gone, right? We know what's going to happen. We understand that we're in a bull market. All right. And it really doesn't matter where your money is right now. You are making money. Now, could you be making more money is the question you should be asking yourself. And if the answer to that question is probably yes, I probably could be making more money. And to make more money, what do you need to do? You need to understand what are the hot narratives that people are putting money into right now. Now, if you are okay with making a 5x or a 10x, then you should stick with the top 100 tokens. These are going to probably be here in a few years, right? If you are open to some more risk, if you are trying to turn a little bit of money into a lot of money, you need to take on more risk. All right. You can't put $1,000 into Bitcoin or Ethereum and walk away with $100,000. That just is not how these things work. So if you are open to listening to what I'm about to go through, I'm going to paint a picture of what I think is a place where I'm investing the majority of my new money that I am making in the crypto market. This is where I'm putting my money currently. Okay. Now, this might be a narrative that you're not comfortable with, and I get that, but I'm still need to show you what I'm doing and what I think is going to make me money. So enough of that. I just wanted to, take it in, man. Like, we have been here for the last, what has this been, 2.5 or 3 years? We've been doing these live streams all through the bear market. And some of you show up every single day. And the people that show up every single day are the people that are well prepared for what's to come. You already know, you already have your game plan. You're already making money. Now, for the people that may just be getting into crypto, that are starting to understand how lucrative this market can be, right? What should you be focused on? That's what we're going to get into. So I just got to go through this Bitcoin update, and then we're going to get into all the juicy stuff. So the U.S. establishes a Bitcoin strategic reserve, as promised by Senator Loomis. Would rank among the most pivotal events in economic history, so says Jack Mallers. Let me play this.
Let me tell you something. I think that the United States building a Bitcoin strategic reserve is the biggest economic announcement to come out of the United States of America probably since 1971. And if you think about how important it is, the levels of magnitude of that type of announcement, it's the most positive, potentially the only positive economic announcement made in the last 100 years. Think about all of the times the United States have made an economic announcement, whether it's 2008, bailing out big banks, whether it's in 1971, confiscating gold. This announcement, removing ourselves from the gold standard, which is effectively debasing the currency, a hidden tax. It's against the people. It's against the populace. It's against the best interest of the public. That's every single financial announcement by the United States of America has been against the best interest of the public. This is the first announcement of this level of magnitude. It's that important. We're talking about building a position in the scarcest asset in human history equivalent to our position in gold. We're talking about taking excess reserves from our Fed banks and building a position in Bitcoin. This announcement is of the magnitude of 1971, of 2008, but it's positive.
All right. You get the picture. It's a big fucking deal. It's a really big deal, guys. Okay. And Bitcoin has taken now the number 4 spot. Google is going to get smoked, right? Over the next few months, Google is going to get smoked. Amazon's going to get smoked. Saudi Aramco is going to get smoked, right? Bitcoin will be the most valuable asset on the planet very, very soon, okay? Also, Coinbase is creating something very new here, right? Coinbase 50 Index, Coin 50, a whole new way to track performance of the crypto economy. Let me play this for you, 30 seconds. All right. I mean, this is going to be the new norm, guys. This is going to be the norm. Okay, Miles Dusher. Now, really quickly, so we all have different styles. We all have different projects that we're interested in. I look at Miles as somebody that I look up to in the crypto industry. I think he's a really smart guy. I watch some of his videos. One of his biggest plays over the last few weeks has been Dogecoin, and Dogecoin has gone up a few 100%. And he was talking about this on one of his videos, and I'm sure he runs probably a really great community, but like I'm listening to him talking about, this accomplishment of making a few 100% on Dogecoin, and I'm trying to I'm like, okay, that's cool, man. But like there are people in the DGen chat and Cryptonairz that are smashing it. Like I thought I found something early, and somebody told me that they had posted it 15 hours before I even found it, right? There's some truly incredible researchers inside of Cryptonairz, just regular members, everyday people, not on the team, not being paid, but they're sharing ideas. They're sharing new projects. They're sharing information. And, I'm absolutely proud of what we've been able to maintain through the bear market, where a lot of communities closed down, right? We're still here. And there's still really incredible pieces of information being shared. And so over the last few days, like listen, I can't even count how many wins that there have been in the last few days in the Cryptonairz. Obviously, all the tokens that we've been talking about for the last few years, all of that stuff's up. I can't even go through all that and tell you, what we talked about and how much that's up, right? The whole market's up. But I'm thinking about 5 or 6 different projects. One of them did like a 25x, right? 2,500% return. A 600% return, a 600% return, a 500% return, a 300% return. This is just stuff that I've posted, not what the community has posted, right? So I just want to tip my hats off to our community, Cryptonairz, because I think people are doing a fantastic job. And if you want a good community to be a part of, man, look no further. Look no further. There's some information down in the description. If you want to join Cryptonairz, the link's there. If not, we're still going to make money. We'd love to have you, but, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. So Miles posted this. The most obvious bullish setup any liquid market has had in years. This isn't an exaggeration. I have the data to show you how the stars are aligning for the biggest crypto bull run ever. Okay. Firstly, the obvious one is Trump's victory. Obviously. This is the final piece of the puzzle needed to solidify Bitcoin's all-time high breakout, which we did. Trump's victory finally puts an end to the Operation Choke Point and opens the door for a new wave of regulatory optimism. These are key second-order effects likely to unfold as a result of his win, right? Bitcoin strategic reserve, new regulatory regime. Gary Gensler will not be with us anymore, which I think out of all of the stuff that's happening right now, I think that one probably makes me the happiest. I thought Gary was going to be great for the crypto industry. He turned out to be, probably one of the worst people that held back crypto innovation in America, period. With Republicans sweeping the U.S., expect low chances of restrictive laws and even more cleaner pro-crypto regulation. There's 250 people that got elected into Congress and the Senate that are pro-crypto, okay? I listened to some like newscasters and this and that talking about what went wrong in the election or why Republicans did so well and this and that. It was because of crypto. You can't piss off 50 million Americans and not expect to deal with it at the ballot box. Now, there's some other policies that might affect us in the future, but for crypto, guys, we have a green light. It's an open freeway. You can open up the throttle as much as you want. You can go as fast and as hard as you want, right? Now is the time to not be scared. Now is the time to go all in. You have months, maybe even a full 12 months of green pastures. Retail isn't even fully back yet. When you see Coinbase going to the #1 app in the App Store, that's when you need to be thinking about maybe taking some profit, okay? But right now, it is time to go. The case for a Bitcoin strategic reserve asset has also been aided through, I think this is the time, simply the speculation of this potentially happening for the future is enough to add significant bullish momentum. It talks more about Trump's victory. The Fed is likely to continue cutting rates, with rate cuts expected to continue through H1 2025. Conditions look ripe. Now, this is one of those things that I don't fully agree with. I think that we like to think that rates are going to keep coming down. But if you listen to people like Ray Dalio, Larry Fink, Jamie Dimon, they basically are saying that we're going to have higher rates for longer. And the reason that I don't think rates you're going to see 0%, 1%, 2%, the reason is because there are some inflationary policies that are coming to in effect with the Trump administration, right? Tariffs are one of them, right? Kicking out millions of taxpayers, right, out of the economy, right? These are going to have negative effects on the overall economy and the health. And this is why I think you won't see a continuation of rate cuts. It depends on what the Trump campaign and the Trump administration is going to do once they're in office. If they follow through with their Project 2025 ideas, I don't think rates are going to be continuing to drop for much longer. I think the Fed already assumes that the inflationary ideas and policies that are going to be coming in are going to have a global effect, especially here in the U.S. So this is the one thing that I don't fully agree with the rates coming all the way down to this, but we'll see how it plays out. International rate cuts are also on the cards. Monetary easing, right? They are going to print more money. Okay, and I know we have a negative mindset when it comes to governments printing money, but that's basically what's going to happen again under the Trump administration. All right, so be prepared for that. All right, that's what I'm saying. You have maybe about 6 to 12 months. You need to make as much money as you can in that time frame, and you need to get out. Okay. Global liquidity is on the rise. We know Bitcoin is a liquidity sponge, so fundamentally is the key factor for underpinning market strength, right? Liquidity is coming back. If you look at this graph, we are on the upswing here. When we top out, right, on this global liquidity cycle or get close to this, guys, this is where you want to be thinking about exiting, all right? These are some of the key things that you should be considering. And then he talks about when the stars are aligning, it's dynamic for Bitcoin. We understand that. Billions of dollars. BlackRock has more money in the Bitcoin ETF than they do in their gold ETF, right? It's a new generation. People want crypto, right? He says even wealth managers are pitching crypto to their TradeFi clients. Huge. Meanwhile, the supply side, Bitcoin balances on exchanges is at an all-time low. Time-wise, everything lines up. We've entered into phase 3 of the bull run, which is the most parabolic. And he goes on to say a few other things. So I just thought that was a great breakdown, but see here's his Doge trade, right? And he did call us. He called this at like 10 cents, and it's at what's Doge at right now? This was a great call. So he's up about 300% on this call. I mean, that's great. That's great. I of course am a little bit more hungry, and my risk tolerance is probably a little bit more than Miles is. But awesome. You also have amazing people in our community. Ray on DeFi, he posted about Happy Cat. Happy Cat. It's up a 10x, right? If you're paying attention in the Cryptonairz Discord, you are making money. All right. So now let's talk about these AI created tokens. Okay. So let me just get some information here. All right, I'm going to go through this with you. Okay. So one of these tokens is on Solana, and this is called Forest. And now this is a token that was created by an AI, and this helps put trees in the ground. This helps build out rainforests and things like that. And so I think this has a good use case. It has the AI narrative, and I think that this probably, if it keeps going strong in this bull market, this will at least be several $100 million token. This is at $25 million now. I didn't buy this. I'm just going through with this kind of narrative. Okay. Now, oh shit! Excuse me. All right. The reason I'm reacting like that is, look at this. I have been talking about this project since it's launched. Since it launched, we got in here. Let me show you. Let me show you, man. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Let me show you this, man. We're making money. All right, here it is. I posted about this. Oh wait, no, this was yesterday. No, I posted about this before. Hold on. I do apologize. I should have had this pulled up, but here, I mean, as you can see, I've been talking about this steadily in the Discord over and over again. I'm mentioning it. If you're looking on the right side of the screen here, I keep mentioning it. I'm sharing videos about it. I'm giving this information to people that are in the community. So like, people had more than enough opportunity to jump into this. Okay, here you go. Here's my first post on this. 11/8/2024. Anyone heard of Lum? I'm buying around 600K. Okay. This was 4 days ago. This was 4 days ago. We are at 16. Wait, refresh this. I'm getting two numbers here. Market cap is 16.65 million. 16 million. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I put $3,000 into this, and man, I pulled out some profits along the way. Hold on, let me just take a look here. This is my kind of meme trading wallet. Let's see what this is at. Oh, it doesn't tell me how much. 3,200 Lum. It's probably like 50K. It's probably like 50K. Hold on. Let's just do some quick math here. I had 4,800 Lum, and I've been selling some. I've been taking some profit, but this is the bag I'm going to hold on to. So like 3,250 times 1665, $54,000. So I've made, and I've taken 15 grand profit already. So over the last 4 days, I'm up about $65,000 on this one play that I shared in the community that everybody had the opportunity to get into. Okay. This is the first AI creating an AI project on the base ecosystem. I personally think this could do 100 million, 50 million, 100 million in the blink of an eye. If Coinbase gets behind this, man, forget about it. I'm going to make millions off of this one play. Millions, right? You're at 16 million now, right? At a 10x, at 160 million, I would have a $500,000 from a $3,000 investment. Okay. This is my risk tolerance right now. I'm willing to put $3,000 on the line, right? I've already made my money back. And now this is a free roll. This is how you do it in the crypto industry, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now the reason this is, I think, going to do some crazy shit is because of this. So this is called Warpcast. Okay. And this person says, hey, Nate, and he's talking to the AI. I'd love to create a token. Here's my idea. The name is called Luminous. Concept of a token that represents the collective brilliance of human AI collaboration. For the image, I envision a minimalist design of interweaving light streams of blue. Anyways, he basically told what he wanted to build, and the AI created the token. Okay? And this is the very first on Base. And I still think this is going to run hard. If it does the numbers that GOAT did, I don't know what I would like. If it even gets close to GOAT numbers, what would I need to do? It would need to be at about a $320 million market cap for me to make $1 million. If it followed GOAT to $1 billion, that would be that would be about $3 million I would make from a $3,000 investment. Like, this is what I'm looking to do in the crypto market right now. I'm willing to take risks, because if I take 10 or 20 big risks and 1 or 2 of those work out, I will make millions of dollars, literally millions of dollars. Okay. So there's also a few other tokens, and like, this is like, I caught this narrative, and this is what I was trying to tell you before. I caught this narrative within 12 hours of it actually launching. Okay. I was able to communicate this new narrative to my community within 12 hours of it happening. And because of that, some people made some big money. All right. All right. And so, like, this is some of the stuff that I was sharing when it happened, right? Looks like we have the first AI autonomous token ever, where the dev actually directly developed a token with this intention: LUM, left curved, way to shill. So this is the GOAT of Base Chain. And I shared this with the community in real time. All right. This was also another token that I brought up during Monday. So Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, we do streams just in the community for members. And they're not live streamed. They're not like my big sensei chats. I do the Monday stream. JP's doing the Wednesday and Thursday streams. And so this is just one of the tokens that I brought up. This is not really about the same narrative. I did want to mention this, though. Check this out. FWOG. I brought FWOG up in the community a few months ago at 2 million market cap. Okay. This is at 580 million market cap. This is almost a 300x from when I mentioned it in the Cryptonairz community. So I don't know if any members bought FWOG, but it doesn't change the fact that I had brought this to the community pretty freaking early. Okay. I also want to talk to you about another token that is like the LUM token, which is called Paradox. And so this person posted, Paradox was literally 2 coins talking with each other, and they made a coin. No humans were involved at all. Just look at the chart. So I had brought this up pretty early. Now, this was one of the 600% gains. I don't know where Paradox is now. Let me refresh this. I know it was down earlier. Let me see here. Oh, 1.9 million. Brilliant. I'm making money here too. Okay, great. So I brought this up at around 300K in the community, Paradox. I brought this up very close to the same time, maybe a day or two after in the community. As you can see, Paradox. I'm just Paradox here. I mean, you cannot be in our community and not know that I've been sharing all of this stuff. Okay. So, this did hold on. I see MMT responded to me. Hold on. Let me just make sure. I want to make sure the sound is all good. And, he had responded, yes, you can't see you, but we can see your screen. Okay. Here, I can fix that. Now you can see me. Ha ha. All right. Now you can see me. All right. Thank you. Okay. So, Paradox is another token, the second token that is on Base Chain that could do some serious numbers too. I have a bigger position in this token than I do in LUM. Okay. If this follows LUM's footsteps and goes to 15, 16 million, I will have 15 million on this token. I'd probably have 120, 130K. And this was from a $2,000 investment when $3,000 investment when this was at 300K. Okay. There's also Spec2. There's another one. There's another token. Oh, there's El Gato. Okay. So this is one of the tokens that I shared, I think yesterday at 2.9 million. And then this is when the community member had told me that they shared it 15 hours before I did. Some members are already up 600% on this from the community member. I am up 2x on this from my original post. So I put $5,000 into this. It's now worth $10,000. I'm going to keep holding this and to see. I think if memory serves me correctly, and I'll check the chat, but I think this is the same developer as the GOAT token. I could be wrong on that. Please let me know down in the comments if I am wrong. But I have a decent position in this too. But the other token that I wanted to talk to you about was Spec2. I have, oh, okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I shared this at 30K. It's at 180K. This is up 600% in 2 days. Man, okay. I own 4.3% of this supply of this token. So if you can imagine, if this should go to like 10 million market cap or even close to that, it's going to be worth a lot. It's going to be worth a lot of money, right? 10 million market cap would be worth $10 a token. I have about 40 something thousand tokens. That would be about $430,000 from a very minimal investment. Okay. So all of this stuff that I'm investing in, I told the community as I'm investing in it. Okay. Everyone has the same opportunity as I do. And the people that are following me into this stuff are making a lot of money right now. And I'm really proud. I'm proud about that, right? I work extremely hard identifying narratives. I spend all day on Twitter, on Discord, on Telegram, right? My whole life is crypto, and it's making all kinds of money right now. And let me show you this. I'm not going to tell you something that isn't accurate. Let me just show you this really quickly, just so you know I'm not bullshitting you, because sometimes people don't think that, is accurate what I'm telling you. Look right here. See this? 43,000 tokens. Look, max 43,000. So right now it's only worth about maybe $5,000 or $6,000, right? Because it's still such a low market cap. But you can imagine if this starts to, like, 17 million would be 100x from that point. And so you can do the quick math. 1.7175 Ethereum is about, what is that, $5,500? That would be a lot of money, right? So you can see I have 43,000 speculation. So, I'm fully invested in this stuff, guys, and I'm ready to lose money, or I'm ready to make a ton of money. As you can see, this thing went up to almost 210,000. Some people took some profit. I think people are going to look at these. Look at these buys coming in, guys. Like, we're gonna make millions. Like, I truly believe that. I truly believe that. All right. So this other stuff that I had on the screen here just before, I just want to just tell you what this is. What this is I didn't buy this. I was in a live spaces with the Great Lady Trader the other day, and she was interviewing the founder of this project, and I just had it up here as I was researching, as I was listening, I was researching this. I did not buy this. I probably don't plan to buy this. I think there's just so many other assets that I'm really bullish on. I didn't really love the answers that I was hearing from the team, but I do wish them well. I hope they're very successful in this. It's just not for me right now. Not for me right now. Okay. All right, and so here is, this is a great Twitter account to follow, Agents Daily. Okay, I'm pulling some good information on AI agents from this Twitter. So if you want to follow this Twitter, please do. Okay, what else we got here? Somebody shared this with me the other day when I was. I don't want to play the sound here. I got to turn the sound off. Somebody uses this app in my community and says they found some pretty good information from it. It's called Bags. I don't use it, but they were saying how great it is, Bags app. Let me know in the comments if you use this. I just can't have the music playing. YouTube will strike me. But they're finding a lot of good stuff on here. Let me check the comments here. Like, what's going on with y'all? No comments. All right, we're chilling then. Let's keep it going. Here is the Twitter account for speculation. If you want to find some more information about speculation, it's right here. I will give you updates about all of this. All right. If I'm successful, if I lose money, if whatever happens, I will update you. I'm hoping that it goes really well for me and the community that followed me into this, but it's still very early, guys. Like, speculation, this is at 176,000 market cap. This is still extremely early for the narrative. Okay. All right. Fair enough. What else we got here? Okay, so bros, this is actually a meme project that I just bought. This is on Solana. And so I'm learning a little bit about this. The reason I like this is because of here, let me show you. I think it stands for brothers. Bros. Yeah, here. I see a lot of people starting to post about it. And when I start to see people posting about it on Twitter, like the same accounts, I start to take notice, right? And so I had posted about this around 600K. I just bought it at about 900K though. I posted about it yesterday. I forgot to buy it. But as you can see, like they're bringing in Peaky Blinders and a bunch of other things that I think it'll speak to who's investing, right? The people that are watching these types of things are people that are investing in these projects. And so here is the meme, or here is the picture for this, right? And so it's like every action, even, every fanboy type of movie. I just think this could catch on, right? And so I put a few grand into it, right? That's my logic. And so here is the token. As you can see right now, it's about 928K. We'll see how this goes. I will keep you updated on this investment. Man, like we are rolling right now. So our recent biggest wins inside of Cryptonairz, there's so much information being posted. We have a lot of really amazing people. Let me just go through this because I know like we get new members that join and they don't like they're maybe overwhelmed with the amount of information that comes in. So we have some traders here like Rayon, Kaylin, Lawrence, I Deflect. He's been posting a lot of stuff. Bits of Wealth has been on fire posting his charts. Man, we have some really amazing KOLs and just people making money, man. Charting, posting strategies. I need to get Lady Trader to post a little bit more, but all good. We have a lot of really amazing people. And as you can see, this is where all the community talks is in Ultra Bull here. Yes, you can buy on Uniswap. See, I'm always trying to help people learn and trying to give them information on what to do with all this stuff. Okay. What else we got here? This is a token that I'm trying to gather some more information about. Hoppycat, this guy loves meme tokens. I didn't buy this ratty yet. I'm just trying to get some more information. This is the token. It's at about 300K market cap. I'm still doing some research on this one. Gem Insider posted this. Something is cooking with PZP. So check out the chart. It's worth buying more bags. Just noticed that PZP, which is Play Zap Games, made a huge deviation. Usually price tends to move violently after this happens. So they're talking about maybe this thing exploding here. As you can see, they drew a line here about a 900% gain possibly on Play Zap. I don't know too much about the token, but I do know there's some people that are interested in the gaming ecosystem, and I just wanted to put this in front of you. Maybe this is something that you're thinking about trading. All right. I posted this in the community earlier. Now, I personally don't have a ton of money invested in top 100 coins, okay? I look at these gains and targets and they don't excite me. And I think that's probably having too many years inside of the crypto space and just craving, a 50x, 100x. I'm not trying to make 5-10 grand. I'm trying to take shots, right? And I think Dion Protocol is probably a really good one. Caspa, man, if you imagine Caspa doing a 40 or 45x from where it is right now. If you don't know this, I called Caspa inside of Cryptonairz at half a penny, right? So, could Caspa go to like $3 or $4? I guess it could. I think it's more risky to assume that it's going to than, because you're already looking at a pretty big, 24-hour volume. Market cap is already 3.5 billion. So I don't know, man. Like some of this stuff, I don't quite know if these are going to play out the way people think they are. Part of this is, communities maybe that have moved on. I do think there's some really good stuff here, like Injective. We called early in Cryptonairz. Rose, we called early. Tia, we called early. Vet, we called early. TET we've called early. IOTA we called early. GHX, Lawrence called early. Nakamoto Games, that was, oh God, who was that? Somebody called Nakamoto Games so early. I think that was William the Whale in our community called it really early, right? And so we've known about these projects for quite some time, and I hope people reach their targets and make some really good money on these tokens. Also, somebody was asking me, like, what are the top memes? I shared this in the community just a little bit ago. Popcat, of course, Pepe, Dog with Hat. I don't know which one this one is, but this person did basically S tier, A tier, B tier, honorable mentions, and then some stuff they don't like Brett. I think Brett could maybe do a 5x or 10x from where it is right now, but that's probably the max. I think there's a lot of things that people can get into right now that could probably outperform a lot of this. I did like Selfie, and there's some other stuff in here that's pretty good. Superverse is making some waves. Let me play this. I think Superverse is still really good if you're interested in gaming. Like, let's look at gaming real quick. There's a lot of really, really good projects in the gaming category, right? Immutable X, we've obviously, at $1, this was probably the best time to buy this. We were talking about this in Sensei Chat months ago. Beam used to be Merit Circle. We were in Merit Circle the last bull run. When Merit Circle went to Beam, we told community members about it. Chorus Gala Games, been in that forever. I like Elrond Gold. I don't really care about. This was like a 2021 coin that a lot of people thought was going to go like Bitcoin levels and never did. Sandbox, Decentraland. I think these are all okay projects, but I'm not putting money into this stuff. Superverse, I think, is probably going to outperform these two. Ronin coin. This is a whole blockchain. I think that's going to do really well. Echelon Prime. I don't know, man. What are you guys trading? Are you guys in gaming? You guys in AI? Like, I'd love to know some narratives that you guys are trading in. Not many people talking today, so hard to know. All right. Yeah, man. I think this is going to go. We'll see. All right. I mean, I didn't have much more to go over today, guys. Did you guys want to talk about anything? Go over anything? I mean, 50 minutes. I went through most of it. Guys, listen. If you want to stay ahead of the market, like I don't know how else to communicate this with you. Right now, for new people that are signing up, we have a special to the end of the year. It's $50 a month to the end of the year. Okay. If you just want to get in and test the waters, see what we're about, see if we're legit, you can use the code BULLRUN when you sign up, get access for, you basically have a month and a half at $50, and then it goes back to the regular price. It's up to you guys. Like, is $100 a month worth it to you to find valuable information early where you can make just obscene amount of money, right? Like, is it worth it to you? That's what you have to ask yourself. And, it's definitely worth it to me. And, I think we're going to do some insane numbers regardless of how many people are in the community. It doesn't really change the fact of like how hard I'm working. I'm always going to be committed to providing the best information, the fastest, and research the way I can to the community. So, all right. Any questions from the audience? Pitching. All right. We have a chat going tomorrow with JP. Chat on Wednesday, chat on Thursday, and I'll be back on Friday with some updates. I'm hoping on Friday to have a little bit more information about some more speculative projects, maybe some more meme information, and of course, we'll talk about utility and some other stuff. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Aloha. Bye.